Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making both of these. This one is the one I'm going to put in my journal that I'm making on Saturday with it's patchwork. I'll give you the measurements and everything because I'm giving you all the measurements for all the different pages on Saturday. This one will fit right at the back. I just do that one as well to show you that you don't have to use 12 by 12 papers for everything, and if you're making a journal that will go in. I'm not sure if it's vintage. I'm not very good at doing vintage, so but I mean, I think things are vintage and they've got a lot of colour in them, so it's very difficult. These are what I've made today. I've made two different tags as well. I've made that one and also this one with a different tag. Okay, and I put a little bit of writing space on the back there. Okay, if you give me a thumbs up today, thank you so much. Yay. And anybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. That's amazing. Okay then, and so let's go without further ado and I'll show you how to make these. Right then, so this is what we're doing today. These patchwork pockets, okay, are very simple to do. They look complicated, but they're not at all. I've got some, if you look behind, I've got some vellum there. So I can add vellum to them. See if I can find that butterfly punch as well. You can use what punch you like, or you don't have to use a punch. Anything will do. Yeah, you can use your imagination. Let me just have a look, see if I can find that one. Yeah, this is the punch I used. It's a Vasan Creative heavy duty punch, which punches cards and things, and it folds down like that. Very good, yeah. Okay, right, so now to make these pockets. Right, I don't know, I think I'll start obviously making this because then you will know how big you will need these. I might have some cut card already. Okay, yes, I found them. There. Oh, that's single-sided. And they're double. But it doesn't matter whether they're single or double because you just be seeing one way. Okay. I'll tell you the sizes of them in a minute. Let me just tell you the sizes in the paper about. It doesn't matter if it's not exact 6 by 6 inches. I think this is actually 5 plus something by. I think I was going to use this one. This is I did this double-sided, so that's why it's got weird, because I just did a random pattern on the back. So that's why it's a weird design that don't really go. I'm just getting things printed. Okay, right then, I'm going to use my scoreboard, so I'll just get that ready. Okay, so I'm using this one. Scoreboard is the black. No, I'm cutting first because this isn't quite the right size. Okay, I might do this about 6 inches. Right, the good thing about this, it does exactly 6 inches when you've got your thing closed. I like this for that. Doesn't matter which way up they are. It's quite an autumnal pattern, I think, isn't it? But it doesn't really matter. Oh, I don't know. It could be anything, couldn't it? Okay, so I'm going to cut that off. I'm not sure what I cut this for originally, but I've got plenty of paper. So, and I think it's a little less. Let's try it. It's a little less than 5. Yes, it is. Look, it's about. But I'm not bothering with that. Right, each one of those need to be. Each one of those for this instance, you can do these any size you like. So they need to be. We'll move that out of the way. The cutter. I'm going to do that at 1 inch. Let's do it from there, so we're not confusing you, because that's the. And this is the back. Do it on the back. Usually do it on the back, don't you? So get into the habit to do it on the back. Right, so that's about 1 inch. Okay, so I'm going to score 1 inch along here, and obviously it'll be whatever that is. So 1 inch on that side. So I'm turning it upside down to do 1 inch because it doesn't matter. Okay. So when it doesn't matter, even if they're not even, they can look different, you know. And I'll decide which one's the one I'm turning up. So I'll turn that bit up, and I'll do that at 1 inch as well. So I'm doing 1 inch along the bottom. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So that's that. I can make it a bit less close up now. Ta-da. Right, okay, so oh yeah, sorry, I couldn't see that. Sometimes you can't see because of the light. Which is the best side to cut. You can see that there, but can you see that? I think this side actually, this side looks the best side. So I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to cut the actual score lines out. Don't know whether you can do... No, because I'm going to round the corners. What I'm going to do is round all the corners. So I'm going to cut them out. You can, obviously, if you're not going to round the corners, do a slight triangle. Cut a slight triangle out there. I'm going to round all the corners. See if we can. I should be able to, actually. I think I should be able to. Let's see if we can. Oh dear, that's that thing. Right, so if we can't, we have to bend that in, don't we? So we can... Bending that in the wrong way, actually, but never mind. You can bend it which way you like. Now it fits, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, because you wonder if it's going to fit, then you think, oh yeah, of course you can bend the corners in, yeah. Logic prevails. Right, okay. Oh, that's not done. Do you know what? That's not done a very good job, has it? No, I could do better with the other corner rounder. We'll pull that in now. So I'm going to turn it inside out in a minute, so this should do a good job at this side, because that's... Yeah, something okay. I suppose if you really wanted to, you can make them a bit wider, and then you'd be able to fit your corner round one, but I don't think it matters. That'll do. Right then, then with... Oh, yeah, I'm doing it the wrong way around now. I want to do it this way around as a reason, because I want to use some... I've got my orange ribbon out. I'll use my orange ribbon for it. Okay, so there's your general piece there, and these are the... And you can see how easy it is, can't you, there? So, perhaps you can... Oh, that's making a weird noise. Can you hear that? My camera's rustling. Right, so I'm going to make... Oh, does that go? I think it's best to put it all the way down on this, because... that'll do it. Right, I don't know entirely. Okay, and then this one. And it doesn't matter if they don't go all the way along the... You don't have to do this. You can do... Oh, look, I made some little butterflies now for some other project, or even this one later. Okay, I can decorate the front with it or something, or even decorate these bits with it. Right, so okay, we can decide which order we want these in now. Okay. So I'm going to glue them down. I'll try. That might be a good idea, because I haven't glued them like that. Okay. The reason is because of the length of that, and I think that might, because if you cover that, then you made that shorter, haven't you? So I'll do it that way round, and I'll do it as far as I can up, then it's nice and solid, isn't it? I've just got to find my glue. Where did I don't know where the glue went. So I'm just using me other glue. Okay, it's the same sort. Okay. Hold on, which one's the best way to do it then? That or that? That's all. You want to do it somewhere I can glue it on there. Right, hopefully they're straight. It looks straight down. So what you do is just try and check the straight. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Oh yeah, measurement for this. Obviously you've got that and you've got this. So you want to make sure they're bigger than that, so you can glue them in. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to look for some vellum, which I should have in my bag. Let's have a look. So that's 1 1/4 times 3 1/2. Okay. Oh, where's your the glue? It's fallen over there. Well, where did I put my oh, it's your pin. The pin is supposed to go. Oh dear, the cat's been on the table again. Right, so I'm putting my pin. They've got that specially for my pin, you know. Right. I need to make them tassels, but I'm not. I haven't done one yet. I don't know where to get them from, or I haven't got time to make one. Right, so I'm going to do it like this, I think. That should keep it on, shouldn't it? And I'm going to check which way round this goes, because that's got a way round. That's obviously the back then. Right, I'm going to try and put it on. Hopefully it will show some hearts through them. A bit far between for this, actually. Okay. You don't really want any glue on the back either, because of the... It's not going to stick to anything, is it? Apart from these. Right, okay, so... yeah, so this is the... now this is a good way. Right, so, okay, so I think the best way to do that... Oh, no, you need to make sure it's a bit further up. So you've got it all in. Oh, that goes up quite high, surprisingly, doesn't it? So that goes right up to those corners there. Let's see if I can... Yeah, so that goes right up there. So what I would glue is glue from about here. Leave that there. Try and see if you can keep it in the middle where it goes. I'll just see if I can move it up to show you. So from about here where that is. That needs to be glued up to that corner because that's where that goes. Okay, yours might not be quite the same. Okay, yeah, because this is basically a scrap of paper. Yeah, so I'm doing these first. Okay, and hoping it doesn't go onto the back. If it does, I think you can unglue it. And yeah, it's not. Look, you can tell. You can unglue it anyway with scissors, couldn't you? Or with a ruler or bone, you know, long bone folder. Okay, this you could make into a pocket, but because I've got a gap there, we could close the gap up and make that into a pocket if you like. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to glue all the way. Okay. Oops, look at that. Getting it on the table. There we go. Oh yeah, so I'm in shot. I'm checking I'm in shot. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping warm with my blanket cover. Okay, it's not a blanket. It is a thing you wear over your clothes. Keep you warm, or coat or something. I don't know. But there we go. Yeah, so you can see that's very similar to the one I've made in the book. I'd say it's not perfect, but that's Junk Journal perfect, and that's fine. Okay, you can't. Did you notice that until I told you? Okay. So now you can make a tag to go in it so you can see it through it. I'm just looking to see what I could use for a tag. Where's my... Oh, it's that. Right, this is the one I've got in my current journal, which I'm going to remake with you next week. So that's about the same. So it's not quite even... Well, is it about the same? Well, it is actually about the same size lot, yeah. Yeah. And that's... Oh, use the same paper there. Oh, and there. Yeah. So... That's that, and then I've used the same vellum. You can see that back through it. Okay, it's not glued. So that's basically all you need to do. But if you want to, I'm just going to make a tag for it. Okay, so tag wise, you would need a tag. Now I need my thing underneath really, so I could keep measuring. But tag wise, you'd need something of. Let's have a look. Oh, 3.5 would do it. I think 3.5 by 5. 3.5 by 5 seems to be about right. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon. Let's see what we've got over here. That's going to be 2. That's 3 inch. I'm not sure if I've already cut a piece ready, but I'll have a look anyway. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to make one out of this. This is a fairly plain back. It's I've printed this from a digital. 3.5 by 5 inches. Right, so I think best to do the 3.5 first, isn't it? I find I can actually cut on this. I didn't think I could. Oh yeah, look. and then of course I've got to cut it like this. Oh, 5. I ain't got 5, have I? Shall we guess 5? Oh, I think 5's about there. These edges are getting a bit raggy on my new cutter now. There we go. That all should fit in. Let's have a look, shall we? Very pretty, isn't it, this paper? Yeah, I looked for butterfly paper, so I thought, oh, I'll get that one. Now that's a bit long. I don't think it'll matter actually, because what I'm going to do is make it into a tag shape around the corners. Oops. Paper's 160 GSM or £59. I know that one. I know that one. I do. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just cut a tag shape. This is only up paper. I'll do that thing with this. Okay. And then I'm going to use my thing that I brought up specially. No, I didn't bring it express. Let's get the larger size one, which is this one. And then just make a eyeball a hole. Eyeball a hole. There we go. Get some ribbon or something and it'll go in there. Yeah, and also I've made for the back as well, because obviously it's going to be a tuck spot. Did you notice that? It's going to be a tuck spot, so I'm going to make this into a well, that's massive, isn't it? I think that's fun. Oh, hold on a minute, I'm going to tie a bow, I think. Right, so I'm going to push this through the front. Oops, hold on. Oh, do you know what? There we go. Right. There we go. Obviously you don't have to make these out of 12 by 12 papers, you can make them out of book pages and everything, can't you? So that would look lovely out of a book page, wouldn't it? Right, so that goes around there because this is a Marcy bow, as I call it, because it was Marcy who reminded me how to tie. Yeah, instead of putting it round one way, you put it round the back, right round the back, and make it into one of those little pretty bows. Anyway, that'll go in there. You can obviously double the knot and it should stay. Okay, yeah, so that sticks up over there, which is very good, isn't it? I would say, I mean, it's supposed to go with it. I chose orange, so it goes with the, yeah, well, okay, there we go. It's a hodgepodge, isn't it? Oh dear, Nico's snoring. Yeah. Wow, that's so loud. Yeah. So that doesn't matter now if you pull that, because I've tied it with a double knot. That should stay, and there we go. And then you can journal on the back. You could journal around these, couldn't you? It'd be quite fun actually to do that. I like that idea. We could draw lines for people as well, if that's nice. Right, I could show you how to make a smaller one of a book page, or it's got plenty of time. Let's do something else. I'm just torn this from my Beverly book as I think of it, because it was Beverly who said she got this, and I thought, oh, I'll see if I can find one as well, and I got one. So I'm just going to cut this off. Gunu, yeah, that's local. Gunu. Right, let's see if I can just do it. Might be able to do it with an edge like that. Okay. Oh, I've got hazel catkins. There we go, hazel catkins. Yay, there we go. It has to be right now, hasn't it? I think I've very slightly not. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can ink that up, can't we, or something? Let's see if I can get that not straight. No, I think it's a little bit longer than. Actually, I think it is 6 inches. It's just at the bottom is still on there. We're not bothered about that, are we? Because that'll be part of the process. Good thing about this, it's got pictures on one side and on the other as well, so it's double-sided. Dog Mercury. Oh dear, that sounds a bit drastic for a poor dog. The ground salt, that's what my friend always used to get for her guinea pigs. Remember that. Right, okay, so now, shall we try, no, not round the corners yet. No, you can't round the corners, can you? So I'm going to, right, this is smaller than that other one. I don't know how much smaller. Let's have a look. Let's measure it for you. Okay, so we're doing 4 inches by 6. So you can make that a lot smaller, if you like. I could cut it short, or you can make that higher. Right, so I'm going to fold these in just to see what happens. Okay, not an inch, it's not an inch, it's less. Okay, and this side as well. It doesn't matter if you fold them differently, but I'm trying to do them about the same. Right, and I'm going to round these corners. Okay. I've actually gone in and what have I rounded? I've rounded these corners as well before. Yeah, so that makes that. Then you could pull that up like that. This is one of those things, isn't it, I've made before. So you could just pull that up like that. And have I got me on the outside, or am I on the I'm on the inside? Down there. So I'm in February. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to get that so it's straight, not as, yeah. Right, so you can either do two things, cut them out and just stick them on, which is probably a fairly good idea, isn't it? Okay. I'm not doing this. I'm only doing this from looking at it. I'm just showing you what you can do. If you haven't got any 12 by 12 papers, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? You can do it from what you like. You can do it from book pages. Things like that, or you can do it like that. Kind of around those anyway. Let's do those. Okay, this might be where those butterflies come in actually. Oh, butterflies, yeah, in January. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Look, you can decorate this. These butterflies have just cut. Excuse the intrusion of my arm. It does make me laugh when people say that. Right, there we go. I don't think. I mean, I just think of people reaching across. It doesn't bother me at all when somebody does that. So if I don't apologise for something, it's because it doesn't bother me. Right, okay. Oh, that one's got been inked up already. Look, so that one can't be the one I've just cut. No, they look quite nice on there, don't they? Oh, should we go a bit closer? We're a bit far apart from this. Yeah, so they are very nice, aren't they? Yeah, so. So that's one idea. It looks quite nice. The white, that's the white of the book, actual book pages against that, and then you've got the ones I've just cut out. I think I'm going to use the book pages. I think they look really nice. So we just put one there and then two either side, don't we? So that's excuse the intrusion of. Oh dear, it's hilarious. Right, yeah. So I was reaching across for things, so just excuse. I'll say now, excuse the intrusion of my arm. Right, oh god, look at this. It's decided that butterfly. Did you see that? Nearly flew over there, and I didn't want it to really, so I've moved it down a bit. It's not happy, you know. Let's see if I can get this one. It's either this one's got to be exactly the same or it's got to be totally different. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't look realistic, does it? It's got to go. Looking at the negative space here compared with there. Right. Oh dear, look at that. It is not glued. That wing needs to be glued so it can fly properly, which is weird. Okay, so that's that. So that's that done then. Yeah. Then we can put the glue on here. And on here. Yeah, you've got a bit of a gusset really, won't you, these type of pockets. Yeah, so that's a similar thing to the patchwork. Not quite the same. You could put vellum there if you like. Patch of vellum and things like that, which would fill that bit in, but you don't need to. And then you can make it into a tuck spot, or you can leave it as a clipped in pocket. I'm going to glue that other one in that journal I'm making. I'll show you it next. I think it'll be Saturday. So there's the, I think that's the author, the lady who did all the drawings. Yeah, so that's good, isn't it? So, yeah, not Felicity Gill. I don't think her name was Margaret Erskine or something. Right, okay. So we can put some things in. They can drop some. I don't know about some of these. You can put them in there. They fit. You could also, if you want to, make a thumb notch there. In fact, that's probably made quite nice, wouldn't it? I've done that before. Yeah. So I don't think they would go with that, would they? I think. Yeah, I just thought that would look really nice. And also those accordion pockets, they would look great with that book page. Yeah, so let's think what I'm going to make for the inside of this. Yeah, Margaret Erskine Wilson, not Margaret Erskine. Margaret Erskine Wilson. Right. Oh, but I like the, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Right, I've got an idea for that. I've got an idea, brilliant idea. Where is my faithful piece? I was just thinking I could put that there. I'm going to have to make a thing, aren't I, rather than... I was thinking about putting lined paper on the back and just putting a little bit like that as well. I could tear some, couldn't I? That'd be good. Tear some paper. Yeah, well, that doesn't look straight, but that doesn't matter because that's straight. Right, okay, so that's basically, that's all I've done. So I've done that tag because obviously I won't be able to make a hole in that. We could make a hole in that, I suppose, and put some string or twine through, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so I've put a tab there because obviously you won't be able to make a hole here. As you made it through the butterfly wing, I thought that wasn't fair on the butterfly, so made a tab and put the lined paper behind. That's very cute, isn't it? Yeah. So you could put that in a journal, couldn't you? And make it into a tuck spot or clip it in if you wanted people to see this. That's rather cute. I would have it perhaps that way. I'd have it that way so that it sort of matches the butterflies there. Okay. Right then, I do hope you like my content. Let me just show you the other one. This one into, I've got the other one fixed. Yeah, so I thought I'd show you that. It's just got some lacy, I've cut out with those lacy edge punches. And I've put down some vellum there, the patterned vellum. So I thought I'd just show you what I did with those, and that's just plain white paper. You can ink them up obviously and things like that, what you like. And put a tag in there, I don't think. No, I think that's too wide for that. But anyway, I thought I'd just show you that. I've got another one somewhere, I don't know where it is, and I can't remember whether it's the same or slightly different. I think it's the same, but I'm not too sure, and I can't see it. So, where it is, I don't know. Okay, perhaps I'll put it in the pack shot, you know, the thumbnail if I can find it. Okay, I'll put this in the thumbnail as well. Okay, so I know it's this one. It's very similar to the one I've made for my journal. We'll show you how to make the journal on Saturday. I'll do the whole lot from start to finish and then fix these in. Okay, not necessarily that one, but you could actually, I think you could make a gorgeous one using book pages. But I'm using 12 by 12s at the moment and 6 by 6s and things. So yeah, you could easily make that out of a 6 by 6. Brilliant. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you that one and have fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So as you know, it was so much fun I had to carry on. I thought I can't leave it like this. Oh. Right, yeah, I can put things like that. Oh, that actually goes really well with that, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now you can make butterflies out of that as well. It's the of an envelope, and in the UK we only get about 3 or 4 different ones. So a lot of them are blue. That looks really cute. Yeah, I'll leave that in there. I don't know if you could sort of like pull it out, use it as a journaling bit. Okay then, so if you like my content today, I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up for anything that I'm going to show both of those on my thumbnail, so you can see both. 2 different styles basically, isn't it? That is, so I don't know, it could be classed, I don't know if that's could be classed as vintage. I'm not entirely sure, because a lot of people just do beige, don't they? So Anybody has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you as well. I'm going to show you at the beginning what we've done now, and made a tag, okay, as well. Okay, so I will go now and say bye, which I don't like to do, so very difficult to find that, very difficult. I've got some papers, I could use my own papers actually, because I've got some on Ko-fi, but I haven't enlarged. You need to perhaps enlarge them a bit, for that project at least. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's go and bye. Thank you.